What's up? Hello and welcome, guys and girls, to a new episode. Today we're going to talk about the BMW R9T. I owned this bike for over a year and I bought it brand new. I had some modifications done to the bike. It's a 2023 Scrambler. First thing I didn't like about this bike, so I had some things I liked and others I did not like about this bike. The things I did not like about this bike were about 10 things. So the first thing would be the foot position. The foot peg position is really annoying. So when you are at a traffic light and you stop, you try to put your legs down to stop at the traffic light, and then the foot peg starts poking you in the shin, as you can see, due to the cylinder head. It's not really the best. Terrible, terrible foot peg position. When you're riding, it's uncomfortable because it's behind the cylinder head. When you put your legs down at the traffic stop, it pokes you in the shin, which is really painful. When you're pushing the bike, it also bothers you, so it's really difficult. Look where it is. The second thing is, the second thing I didn't like about this bike is the gearbox. The gearbox is really harsh and very hard. You feel it's really harsh when you shift gears, either going from neutral to first or first to second. It's a bit clunky and hard, and the feeling gets to be even harder once you feel really useless, completely useless, really bad, terrible quality. So it really fails to help you or stop you or do anything itself for you. Front brakes is better, of course. It's good, and the ABS works at the front and the back wheel. However, the rear wheel for a bike of that price, it should be much better than this. About it was the rear suspension. The rear suspension was really annoying. Even you put it at maximum load adjuster or medium or low, it's still terrible. You have to adjust it manually with your fingers, which there's a small thing you have to adjust, like a plastic thing. It's really hard, and the bike doesn't really get any better. So the suspension quality, most people change it for another different suspension from Wunderlich, which is a bit expensive. So why would you pay 16,000 for this bike and still change the suspension for about 1,000, 1,500 more? It's a lot. One other thing is the Euro 5, which is something they could not get rid of. And this Euro 5 makes the bike stall. Sometimes the bike is not. Once you are in first gear and you try to go with the bike stops. It gets muffled. You feel it's really muffled when the exhaust valve is closed. The reason they close the exhaust valve to make the catalytic converter heat, which is only efficient when it goes up to 380 degrees Celsius. So they muffle the exhaust, which is very, very annoying. Other thing I didn't like things about this bike absolutely loved about this bike. The acceleration is unbelievable for retro classic bike. Unbelievable. Very torquey, super fast, and really nice. The second thing we're talking about that I loved about this bike is the torque. They have sheer amount of torque for a very lightweight bike, so it makes it really fast and nimble and powerful. It gives you lots of grunt and a feeling of thrill. Third thing is the center of gravity. I took it to the twisties and it's really good around the twisties. So it helps you a lot to go with this center of gravity due to the position of the cylinder head. It gives you a very nice sort of ability to swing the bike left and right. Of course, the lean angle is a bit limited, however, it's unbelievably fun and very easy to control and lift because it helps you lift the bike, which is ideal for old people that are a bit weaker. The other thing is the rocky motion that you feel on the bike once you start the bike. It's just really fun. The nature of the twin boxer engine with high displacement is really fun. Very, very cool. The cruise control also is really cool. It's unbelievably nice. It works very smoothly. And grips are very nice. Yeah, it's very hot when it's cold. It gets very cold where I'm living, and it really helps you a lot. So overall, I'd give this bike, as a fun factor, 9 out of 10. Looks and aesthetics should be also 9 out of 10 because it's a very traditional classic bike. Reliability is 10 out of 10. It's never given me any problems. However, when I bought it first, it had a small oil leak from one bolt on the machine on the right side of the engine. I took it to the warranty. They give you full warranty for 3 years or 30,000 kilometers, and they fixed it straight away. Value for money, it's a bit more expensive than other retro classic bikes. It's about 2,000 more than the Triumph Speed Twin, and a few thousands more than the Z900 Kawasaki, which is also a classic bike. So this was the review of the bike and the most 10 things I loved and hated about this bike. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, share and subscribe, and see you on the next one.